Congratulations to Mindy Steen for the makeup giveaway. Mindy, can you please go down to the description box and check out my email address, and please email me your address so that I can send you your beautiful gifts. Once again, a big congratulations and thank you for entering the giveaway. Now let's get on with the stories. Hi and welcome to my soul tribe. My name is Miriam Rose. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe, set the bell on all, like, comment and share, as I really appreciate all of your support. Now let's get on with the story. Elon Musk confirmed that Kanye West account was suspended from Twitter for incitement to violence, just months after the singer lost very lucrative business deals following anti-Semitic remarks. Kanye West has been suspended by Elon Musk himself. Ye shared a series of tweets to his page, one of which featured a photo of a Star of David with a swastika in the middle, and it said Ye 24 love everyone #love speech. That's a bit derogatory, considering a swastika and a Star of David don't really go together, so love everyone, really? I don't know. Yay 24 love everyone #speech, the rapper wrote alongside the image, referring to his plans to run for the US presidency in the next election. Kanye West previously embarked on a presidential run in 2020 as he befriended a former Republican president and a TV personality, Donald Trump, a few years prior. Kanye West's tweet was very quickly removed from Twitter, instead replaced with a note confirming that it had violated Twitter's rules. Kanye West later posted a shirtless photo of Twitter's chief executive officer Elon Musk and wrote, "Let's always remember this as my final tweet, #Ye24. And Elon Musk very quickly replied, "This is fine," and deleted the tweet. He wrote, "This is not." Kanye West tweeted several screenshots of his personal text messages to Elon Musk, which revealed that Elon Musk had reached out to him and condemned his tweet. He wrote, "Sorry, but you have gone too far. This is not love." And Kanye West replied in response, "Who made you the judge?" Well, considering that Elon Musk owns Twitter, he is the judge of Twitter. He showed then another screenshot, a message from Elon that said, "Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth, as it is in heaven." And Kanye's response was, "I am Jesus' name." So this is quite ridiculous. I don't know what Kanye West is doing to himself, because he is literally destroying his career in front of our very eyes. So as it stands today, Kanye West's Twitter account had been suspended temporarily at this point. "We have determined that you have violated the Twitter rules, so we have temporarily limited some of your account features." That's what the image showed to Kanye West. Elon himself later confirmed that Kanye West was being suspended for incitement to violence, though he didn't actually clarify at that point whether the suspension was permanent or temporary. Elon continued, "I tried my best." Now, he said that in response to someone telling him to fix Kanye. Despite that, he again violated our rule against incitement to violence. Account will be suspended, he added. Elon followed up, just clarifying that his account is being suspended for incitement to violence. Not an unflattering picture of me being hosed by Ari. Frankly, I found those pics to be helpful motivation to lose weight, I think he said jokingly. Now, all of this debacle comes after months of Kanye West sending anti-Semitic comments all over social media, which have made him lose business ties with a lot of brand deals such as Adidas, Vogue, as well as balenciaga. Kanye West was banned from Twitter after posting about his plan to go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people, and later axed from Instagram when he claimed that Sean Combs was being manipulated by Jewish people. Balenciaga also cut ties with Kanye West. and on the 21st of October and confirmed that they no longer will have any plans for future projects together. On the same day, Vogue also revealed that it would not be working with Ye for any foreseeable future. And also, Kanye West's talent agency, CAA, confirmed that after decade-long representation of the artist, they were done with him on October the 24th. And then the following day, a partnership with Adidas, which was worth $1.5 billion, was also severed. Now, there is something that I would like to add, which Kanye doesn't seem to actually comprehend. This being that Hitler's plan was to have the entire world as a Aryan Reich, meaning a world which belonged to only white-skinned people with blonde hair and blue eyes. This is what an Aryan race is primarily, although others claim to be Aryan people as well, such as the Iranian people. However, in Hitler's case, it was decided by him that he wanted the entire world to be white-skinned, blue-eyed and blonde-haired. So if Kanye actually understood that concept, he would understand that being dark-skinned African-American person, he would be Hitler's target, because not only did Hitler destroy 6 million Jewish lives, he also destroyed the gypsies because of their dark skin and their dark features, and he was after anyone and everyone who had dark skin and dark features. So if Kanye actually comprehended what World War II, especially World War I as well, but World War II especially, was all about, it was about Hitler wanting to extinguish an entire population of people with skin that is dark or olive or African American, with people with features which were not according to Hitler's plan, which was having only white, blonde-haired, blue-eyed people living on this planet. So if Kanye West actually comprehended the entire concept, he, I assume, would not be throwing the swastika around left, right and center, even if he does believe in Jesus, and which is fine, because many people are Christian and Catholic, but they don't go around throwing racial anti-Semitic slurs left, right and center. And just to add to Kanye's debacle, who is literally digging his own grave, I saw today on Twitter a petition going around for all of Kanye's songs to be removed from all platforms. So imagine if all of his music is going to be removed, he's not going to be left with any revenue, and it's a sad situation for Kanye, because I personally don't believe that he fully comprehends what he is doing, be it bipolar, mental illness as was claimed. I say allegedly because Kanye refuses to accept that, or I don't know what his motivation is, or being, Jesus focused. I mean, if he read the Bible and if he understood what the whole concept was all about. Now, don't cast the first stone at me, please, but history shows that Jesus was born Joshua, who was born into a Jewish family. So Jesus, in fact, started the religion Christianity, but as far as his birth was concerned, he also was born Jewish. So I'm sorry to Kanye West that he feels so hateful towards one nation, one religion, for no apparent reason. I won't say anymore. I'll leave it at that. For no apparent reason. That's it. I would love to know your opinions. I have my own opinions. I have shared them with you. I think he has severed ties with all the companies that have been supporting him over decades. So financially, he is going to be broke at some point in his life if he continues the same path that he is on. There are people also who support him, but people are all different, and that is why I would love to read your comments in the comment section below. Now moving on to a different story, which you may find quite interesting. I'm not sure why this story hasn't been going around social media more rapidly. Now let's get on with it. Elon Musk confident brain chip company Neuralink can begin human trials in 6 months. So how do you like them apples? At a live-streamed event on Wednesday evening, Elon Musk announced that Neuralink Corp's coin-sized brain chip could be implanted in human heads for clinical trials within the next 6 months. We want to be extremely careful and certain that it will work well before putting a device into a human, but we have submitted, I think, most of our paperwork to the FDA, and probably in about 6 months we should be able to upload Neuralink in a human, Musk said during the event at the company's headquarters in Fremont, California. Neuralink's brain-computer interface (BCI) is a small chip implanted in a human's head to allow a person suffering from a debilitating condition such as the after effects of a stroke or amyotrophic lateral sclerosis (ALS) to communicate with their thoughts. Previously, Musk had promised human trials would begin in 2020, then in 2022, and now the target appears sometime in the first half of 2023. He also revealed 2 other BCIs that could one day be attached to the spinal cord and restore movement in someone with paralysis. As miraculous as that may sound, we are confident that it is possible to restore full body functionality to someone who has a severed spinal cord, the billionaire co-founder said. One of the presentation's highlights was a video of a monkey telepathically typing on a screen with a BCI implant.
This is Pager. He's a 9-year-old macaque who had a Neuralink placed in each side of his brain about 6 weeks ago. If you look carefully, you can see that the fur on his head hasn't quite fully grown back yet. He's learnt to interact with a computer for a tasty banana smoothie delivered through a straw. We can interact with the Neuralinks simply by pairing them to an iPhone, just as you might pair your phone to a Bluetooth speaker. The links record from more than 2,000 electrodes implanted in the regions of Pager's motor cortex that coordinate hand and arm movements. Neurons in this region modulate their activity with intended hand movement. For example, some might become more active when he moves his hand up, and others when he moves it to the right. By recording from many neurons and feeding their activity into a decoder algorithm, we are able to predict Pager's intended hand movements in real time. First, we calibrate the decoder by recording neural activity as Pager uses the joystick to move a cursor to targets presented on the screen. As he's playing this game, we're wirelessly streaming, in real time, the firing rates from thousands of neurons to a computer. Using these data, we calibrate the decoder by mathematically modeling the relationship between patterns of neural activity and the different joystick movements they produce. After only a few minutes of calibration, we can use the output from the decoder to move the cursor instead of the joystick. Pager still moves the joystick out of habit, but as you can see, it's unplugged. He's controlling the cursor entirely with decoded neural activity. Our goal is to enable a person with paralysis to use a computer or phone with their brain activity alone. Because they wouldn't be able to move a joystick, they would calibrate the decoder by imagining hand movements to targets. One of the things the Neuralinks allow Pager to do is to play his favorite video game, Pong. To control his paddle on the right side of the screen, Pager simply thinks about moving his hand up or down. We've removed the joystick altogether. Now that he's up to speed, let's increase the difficulty and see how well Pager can play with the Neuralink. As you can see, Pager is amazingly good at Mind Pong. He's focused, and he's playing entirely of his own volition. It's not magic. The reason Neuralink works is because it's recording and decoding electrical signals from the brain. Great game, Pager. And what better reward for a monkey than a banana? We still have challenges spanning many fields of engineering, So if you're good at solving hard problems and want to change people's lives, even if you've never worked with the brain before, we would love to hear from you.
To be clear, he is not actually using a keyboard. He is moving the cursor with his mind to the highlighted key. Now, technology he can't actually spell, so I don't want to oversell this thing because that's the next version. BCI technology has been studied in academia for decades. Last year, European research announced a person who has ALS had regained his ability to communicate after a brain chip was installed in his head. And Brown University recently said, using a brain-computer interface, a clinical trial participant was able to create text on a computer at a rate of 90 characters per minute just by thinking about the movements involved in writing by hand. Musk's entry into the space in 2016 has spurred increased investments via venture capitalists into startup pushing this cyborg technology forward. Now, I would like to read you a few comments of what people have to say about this particular article. One person said, "So many marks of the beast. So little time." Another added, "The masses have been dumped down for decades now and will be waiting in line to get such an implant, gullibly dumb as they have already been made, because conformism is probably seen as something that's vitally important. Better to sacrifice your health or your soul than to be left unnoticed." And the third comment said, "Very bad idea. This ultimately will give others control over your body, basically turning people into A1 robots." And as far as my opinion is concerned, I also suffer from a bad back. I do have pain, and sometimes my mobility is compromised. Would I ever consider an implant, a chip implant in my brain just to improve my mobility? And the answer for me would be a definite 100% no. This to me is Elon Musk being very futuristic, and obviously he's got a company that's behind him. So I don't know what your feedback is on this story. Mine is a bit of a shocker, although Elon has been talking about this for quite a few years now. Just the idea of this going ahead next year, the preparations and the trials, is frightening to me personally. I would love to know your comments in the comment section below. Please let me know. If you hear my dog in the background, he's just having a bit of a coughing session because he hates having me record my videos. He wants full attention on him, so he tries to do whatever he possibly can to get his attention back onto him and me away from the computer. So I will leave you with those two stories, and I would love to know your opinions, because each and every one of you and your opinions do matter. And just before I leave you, if you would like to expand your consciousness, please visit and subscribe to my other channel called Miriam Rose too. With absolute love and gratitude, cosmic kisses to everyone. Till next time, bye for now.